What's up, everybody? Happy Thirsty Thursday, April 17th. A week away, fellas. A week away from the NFL 2020-25 draft. Welcome to episode 353 of Command This, joined by Phil and the one and only Mr. Dev, Ratchet Ninja with the charcuteries. What's good, fellas? How y'all doing on this fantastic Thursday?
I cannot complain. It's Mania weekend coming up. My buddy's birthday. We're all excited. There's excitement in the air down my way. It's gonna be some good times.
How about you, Dev?
I'm gonna do nothing. Hang out with my wang out. Rock on with my cock on. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Nothing, probably.
Yeah, spring break for my kids next week, man. So we're gonna go.
Our spring break was 2 weeks ago here.
Yeah,
That basically had a flood the whole time. But yeah, I'm cool with doing nothing. Nothing is my plan. I'm off for party and Easter.
I will say it sucks because I got a few teacher friends and they're all on spring break right now. Like, I'm seeing them all out at, breweries, they're on a little vacation, whatever, and I'm just sitting and working. And I'm like, damn.
yeah.
Must be nice.
It's good.
That's all right. In a couple of weeks, they'll be at work and they'll see me, off in Ocean City. So,
Ocean City.
Going to Boardwalk Rock next month.
Ooh, got to get some Thrashers. Got to get some Boardwalk Fry. I don't even know if that place is that. Yeah, I guess it's spring.
Thrashers is still around.
No, I know it's still around. I just didn't know if it was still. It'd be open. They have like.
It will be. They're having a big 2-day music festival out there. It's going to be open. I just got my tickets came in the mail yesterday. So it's cool because they give you a wristband, and what you do is that if you check in the wristband, you can actually attach it to your credit card or your debit card. And then when you go to pay, you just flash the barcode on your wristband, and they'll just charge it right to your card.
Yeah.
Like when you get food and drink and all that. So now I don't know if that works at Thrashers, but that works at all the vendors they're going to have on the beach,
right,
at this festival.
All right, cool, man. Well, yeah, we're a week away from the NFL draft. It's gonna be great. What's up, Yam? Good to see you in the chat, buddy. Mama, I'm coming home. Mama, I'm coming to see you. Little Ozzy. That Ozzy, or was that?
That's Ozzy.
It was Ozzy.
He will not be at Boardwalk Rock.
No. That would be sick if he was though.
No, it's good. There's a lot of bands, like both current and past. They're gonna be there. I like Alice Cooper's gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and tons of bands. Motley Crue is gonna be there. Shinedown, Chevelle, like all the hard rock bands covering from like the 70s until now. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be out on the beach. You know, it's been mid-May, so the weather should be nice. So I'm looking forward to it.
should be fun, man. Should be fun.
Good times, good times.
All right. Well, let's get right into it, everybody. So this is episode 353, Stadium Talk and Mock 1.0. We're not big on the mock drafts, but we're gonna do it anyway, just to say that we did it. Not until like 10, 11, 12, 13.0, like a lot of other people do. A lot of people get crazy with it, which is awesome. It's cool. It's just not us, man. No, that ain't us. What's up, Ryan? Why is that? Hey, Oduke, pick up the phone. Good commercials, man. You remember those?
The commercials suck now.
I remember. I think there was three of those commercials. Those Bud Light commercials.
Oh yeah, and they were all
Or they did it on a scary movie to make fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those were the best.
What's that?
Yeah, says Chavelle's one of my all-time favorites. I love Chevelle. Chavelle's good.
Chevelle is my favorite hard rock band in
Great
general. Or it is. They and I've seen them before. I saw them at Rams Head, and you want to talk about a band that sounds exactly live as they do on record. Like, and that's always things I always hate it when you go listen to a band live and they suck. Like you love their albums and they're a terrible live band. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
That just tells me that the studio processing did all the heavy lifting for you. But when you hear a band that's as tight musically, as you know, live as they are, same with rappers too. Like some rappers, great live. Some terrible. Like they don't know how to hold a mic. They don't know how to, you know, everything is, you know, it's like, bro.
Not everyone can do it.
Away from your mouth about 4 inches.
Yeah.
And because I can't understand a damn thing. The only reason I know what song you're doing is because I know the beat. You know, I've always like some rappers great live, some not so much.
Yeah.
Tech Nine, by the way, if you ever want to go see a rapper live, go see Tech Nine.
Nice. Old Tekanina, man. Love them. All right. So if you guys paid attention to the news today, it was kind of all the late great breaking news. It kind of hit, I don't know, early afternoon, maybe. Don't quote me on exact time because I get out of work and then I get to see my phone. But long story short, it was reported that the District of Columbia is close in a framework with the Washington Commanders to bring them back to RFK Stadium at the deal that's worth more than $3 billion back to the RFK Stadium site. And it was broken by NBC4's Mark Seagraves, and he went on Great and Danny to talk about it. So it's people are kind of running with this already. And what he said on the radio is, listen, nothing is set in stone. Not a nothing is set in stone. It is a framework. There's a lot of work to be done, but 180 acres that's ripe for development. And we talked about this in the past, but I mean, we were wondering what was going to be the latest, and boom, you know what? Here it is. And so
it's something.
And the math on this is the Commanders would put up $2.5 billion of their own. So, you know, the Harris Owners Group is really forking up the cash, man. I think Dan Snyder would be like, no, you're paying for everything. And DC would put up $850 million up to. And that funding would go towards capital costs associated with the stadium and infrastructure and for the surrounding 180 acres development. So it sounds like the team paying for the stadium and the city would pay for a lot of the infrastructure and the entertainment district around the stadium, parking structure.
They benefit from.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the catch, though. The first $500 million will be paid out between 2026 and 2030. And the other $350 million would be paid in 2032 through taxes generated from the development that they just previously paid to do, if that makes sense. So using your old money to make new money, which is, you know, pretty genius.
I mean, this is actually like, you know, reasonable. I'm not huge on public funding of things like this. It's the that strong government should focus on what government should focus on only. Bone that runs in my body. But
my government
going to do this, most of the onus is on the team.
Yeah.
Biggest investment is on the team, and the team is putting up the money. And they're funding some of this by basically taking an investment of taxpayer money that's going to generate more tax money, and they're going to take that generated tax money and put it back into further development and paying off everything.
Right.
I'm cool with it. I mean, if that's how they're going to do it, I would much better prefer that than, let's say, the city come up and float a $300 or or $3 billion bond or something like that. DC's credit, I don't believe, is that good to do so. Maybe it is. I don't know. It wasn't back in the day, but Tony Edwards did a wonderful job turning around the city, so maybe their credit rating has remained strong. But if this is how if you're going to do it like this with a public-private partnership, this is one that you really can't be that mad at because it's mostly on the private end. So, kudos to the Harris Owner Group for saying, "Hey, we're going to need a little over $3 billion to do this. We'll put up 2.5."
Yeah,
and make tax money off of all this revenue is going to be generated. You can front some money, and city's like, all right. Now, as Steve and I have discussed previously, DC did have a $400 million shortfall in their budget this past budget cycle. So I don't know where exactly the money's going to come from. But then again, borrow from Peter to pay Paul. And then when Paul pays you back with interest, to lend to Paul, when Paul pays you back with interest, you didn't pay back Peter. And that's how things go. It's a big shell game. But it's by far of the best deal I've heard in a long time when it comes to a public-private partnership deal with the stadium being built.
Yeah, and it even says the team could actually put up the final contribution by the team could be less than 2.5 billion. It depends how the whole budget thing that you just talked about worked out. And so Mayor Bowser has to go. So like Phil said, it was announced by Congress that DC was going to lose $400 million in the 2025 budget. So she's preparing the 2026 budget, which will have the breakdown that we just talked about. But they lost $410 million this year. But for 2026, she's got to now pitch why they should get those two different funding streams of 350 for 500 million between 26 and 30 and 350 for 2032. It's going to be interesting. I don't know where it's going to go because, I'm not into the whole congressional control of DC budget. I know how it works a little bit, but I know there's a lot of politics involved and it's on her to get that done. Now, if that doesn't, if you're familiar with, not to get political, but if you know how this new administration is, it's about, not, fraud, waste, and abuse, or whatever you want to call it, just everyone's being a lot fiscally tighter. And so I don't know how much wrath DC is going to catch of that, or will they think this is a good investment? And I'm wondering where the logic of the politicians are going to be at and how this works. So, but bigger question is RFK. Like, I love the site. I still go back to the fact that we ain't tailgating. I don't want to be there. And I know we had argued about this before that they're going to have to park up, not out. I don't know how it's going to work. I really don't. I would like to see tailgating.
You create the space. Create space. You find a way. You got to keep that culture.
You have to somehow. Because you
Empress
can't tailgate.
I've already made the plea to you.
Yeah.
You need to make sure fans have what fans want, and that's ample parking space for tailgating. I'm not barbecuing in a parking deck. Sorry.
And what's crazy, so $2.5 billion cost for the stadium. So SoFi in LA was built in 2016, and That was $6.75 billion adjusted for inflation. The next closest one is Allegiant in Las Vegas, $2.33 billion, and then MetLife in East Rutherford, 2.3. It's all adjusted for inflation, but
yeah, but SoFi is
I've heard it's on another level.
Yeah, I mean Allegiant is
Allegiant's
actually on a relatively small bit of space too. You want to understand?
We go to the SoFi's in Vegas, right?
SoFi, that's Allegiant. That's the Raiders.
Yeah, I see the one I saw in Vegas, man.
Yeah, Allegiant.
Man, nice. That thing is crazy.
It's right off the interstate, like off to the left. You can see it. You can see it.
You can walk up to it.
Yeah,
like you go to events around Vegas. Yeah,
dude. But that's what I want to know. Like Phil mentioned the fact that this could be an entertainment district. This could be an outdoor space. If you remember the renderings, some had the moat. That's stupid. I don't even know what it's going to be now because those were done under Dan Snyder. If you remember those renderings that they had, so I don't know what it's going to look like now. But if there's not robust tailgating, I would probably be less excited for any of this. Straight up, I'm not even gonna lie. I love, RFK, but that would really irk me.
RFK great tailgating too. That's why I don't understand why it's such an issue. Unless they're going to try to build like a 90,000 seat super stadium again, which this is not an area that needs that.
No, it doesn't. I don't know. If they can hold it, I'm good with it. If there's enough if the stadium's going to be smaller, that technically means there should be less parking, right? Not as much parking as you need for FedEx or Northwest, which was originally 92,000. So I don't think you need that many parking spots, personally.
And realistically, most good stadiums, they build up. If you build out, the more you build out, the further away fans are from feel disconnected from the game. If you build up, you can do it without taking them too far from the field.
Maybe it's going to be the tailgating.
What?
The area they said they had on the parking spots.
Hey, we'll see. I mean, you already got public transit there. You got Stadium Armory Metro Stop. It's already there. You don't got to build that. But
I know, that's what I love about it. That's what I love about the RFK spot is that you already have the Metro rail there.
Yeah,
and it handles. Now, granted, Stadium Armory used to be one of the busier stops. It is now one of the least busy stops, but it was originally built with the idea. I mean, there was 2 lines that ran through there at one point. Now there's 3 that run through Stadium Armory.
Yeah.
So it's the right place to do it if you don't want to have to start now building metro lines.
Yeah.
And that's something you got to have. If you have a public transit system as robust as the DC Metro, which at one point was the finest mass transit metro system in the world when it was first developed. Since then, everything's come along, but it's still, I will ride the metro over like the New York subway any day of the week.
Yeah. Well, the monkey wrench in all this, and I don't know how far it's going to go, but a group of activists have already, rushed into action to launch an effort to block the construction of this stadium. They're calling it Homes Not Stadium, and they're seeking a question on a ballot coming up that would prohibit construction of any stadium on that 180 acres, on the water. So they're saying there's higher priority like affordable housing and just things for the actual community.
You know what was originally scheduled supposed to go in there and would go in there if they don't build a stadium?
I have no idea.
Not affordable housing. It'll be housing.
Like nice high-rise expensive apartments. And
let me put it this way: have you seen the rent of the apartments across the street from Nats Park? It's gonna be more of that.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm talking about affordable housing. We were not putting any goddamn projects in that loop. Right. The stadium was. It was never going to happen, and it's never going to happen. All right. That stuff goes elsewhere, right? And there's places in DC where you can do that.
Yeah.
But it's not happening at that location. So what they're advocating for won't happen there anyway.
Yeah.
So why not create something that generates revenue, and then you have tax revenue coming in that you can use for projects like that. Now, we all know, can't necessarily say that DC government's going to take all that money and put it towards, affordable housing and so forth. But
yeah, I just think there's going to be a scenario where they come back and say, DC ain't paying for shit. Commanders, figure it out yourself. Which it sounds like they're prepared to do. I just don't know about the infrastructure that's around RFK, because that's what the city's paying for. They're not paying for the stadium. So semantics, right? They're not paying for the stadium. They're paying for infrastructure and entertainment and things around. So it technically is not. It's revenue. It's an investment in revenue generation. If you pitch it right, that's how it should come across.
Yep.
We're asking for this money for investment to generate revenue for the city. What's up, Terrence Mean Green, our brother from another mother football team? That's a Super Bowl winner. Mean Green to you guys.
I do like that he's holding the very nice version of the undisputed title in that picture.
Undisputed title.
It's okay. This is more my wrestling nerd coming out, but he's holding that belt. That is the first WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Championship belt. Came out in 2003.
So is there a disputed heavyweight championship belt?
Yes.
Okay.
What it was is that when WWF bought WCW, they had two world champions. You had WCW world champion. When then Chris Jericho unified the titles, but they didn't have a singular belt until 02. I'm sorry, not 03, 02. And that's the belt that they came up with. They got rid of the big gold, got rid of the big eagle belt. They got rid of the big gold belt from WCW, and they got that title that he's holding, which is a very beautiful, beautiful title belt.
Gotcha. Had to get educated.
I like that belt you're holding there in that picture, Terrence. Even if it is because being held by someone wearing that goddamn ugly Eagles jersey.
Yep. That's all.
Actually, you're wearing the better version of the Eagles jersey, so I can't even say anything about that at this point.
I'm a fan of the Kelly Greens. If you're asking me,
I like the Kelly Greens myself, relative to the whatever they've had since the late 90s.
Yeah, all good. All right, you guys want to do start a mock now?
Let's mock.
Phil, you want to kick us off, man?
Sure.
All right.
Why not? I already got the simulator up.
So we're gonna go through, do our own mock. We'll take a snapshot of it, and then we'll go from there, man. And then we'll put it on social media. You all tell us who has the best one. We'll go from there.
So we're gonna leave this at standard settings, turbo speed, all these rounds, and we're gonna be the Commanders. Let's enter the draft.
You sure about that?
Think so.
You sure about that?
I'm gonna go straight. I'm not even gonna. I don't think I'm even going to trade. Maybe I will.
Remember Hot Tub Time Machine, Dev, when the scene that the dude had these glasses on, walking in the ski resort in Hot Tub Time Machine?
What's that? When he walks in,
they're like, "What year is this?" And dude's wearing his glasses. This is one of them.
First pick. Now look at this. Already.
Oh yeah, from the mannequin.
Yep.
All right. So first pick, we got Luther Borden still on the board. Luther Burden, he's fallen all the way to 29. James Pierce. Also got Omar Norman Lott. You got Gray Zabel. You got Kevin Winston.
So Hampton went 27. Scroll up a little bit. Can you zoom in just a hair on your mine is Command Plus. I don't know how you zoom in. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Who go up a little bit? I want to just see the rest of the first round pick on the left. Like who got drafted already? Can you?
Sure. I got
to zoom back out.
I got to zoom in over here.
There we go.
So
yeah, I'm trying to see who else got picked above.
So let's look at where we are. Cam Ward went first.
Travis Hunter of the Browns.
Travis Hunter went to the Browns. Mason Graham to the Giants. Will Campbell.
Where'd Gianti go?
Gianti went 6th to the Raiders.
Shador went to the Jets.
Went to the Jets.
Okay.
Let's look in our division. Matthew Golden, receiver from Texas, went to
Cowboys. Shit.
So
okay.
I think that this one's a pretty obvious pick.
What are you gonna do, Phil? Pierce. What do you do? Very good. Good.
We're gonna go to James Pierce. We're gonna get ourselves quality edge rushers start.
All right, James Pierce it is.
Now this is interesting. We're at pick 61, right?
Yep.
And Kevin Winston, who is a first-round projected pick at safety, is still on the board.
Nope. Gregory Pett said, nope, head case. What's up, Gregory? Talking about James Pierce. We'll see, man. Let's hope that those are just rumors to drop his trade value. We'll see. What's up, Greg? Thanks for joining us, bro.
We got enough good guys on this team to help keep him in line. So Kevin Winston's where my first inkling is, but we also got Demetrius Knight from South Carolina at that around that pick. Omar Norman Lott as well. But we don't need another defensive tackle. Travion Henderson.
He's there at 61.
Looking at Jalen Royals is there. Darian Porter, corner. Kyle Williams, Washington State. If you want to work on the line, hey, Tate Rutledge is there too at guard. So I'm going to go Travion Henderson.
Travion.
Where you getting Travion? What round?
Second round.
Still. Who'd you get first?
James Pierce.
Ryan said, way too long for our next pick. We need to trade back unless we find some magical way to get Trey Hendrickson.
Now.
Yeah, this was the 67? 67?
128. This pick 128.
Does it show like offering you trades on there?
It shows who's willing to trade, but like the Eagles want to trade, the Panthers and the Jaguars want to trade.
I mean, the time to do it would be 61, I guess, maybe. But
yeah, do it now unless you see somebody you like.
Greg says Kyle Williams in a flash. I didn't really look at Kyle Williams leading in this draft. Personally, I did not. There's the guy Dev likes, Jaden Blue.
Yeah. So we got an edge rusher. We got a running back.
So you don't need Jaden Blue.
There's a lot of wide receivers and halfbacks in this range.
Kyle's cool, man.
I want to look at Kyle Williams' numbers once again.
He's a 4'4" guy. He's not 6 foot. He's right under it.
He's 6 foot, 186.
4'4" guy.
Had 70 catches for 1196 in college. It's a pretty good clip, 17.1, 14 touchdowns.
I feel like there are other receivers equal to him. Well, it's your draft. What the fuck I'm telling you for?
But it's also pick 128, right? He's definitely fallen. Probably
if you pick a running back now, I think it's the time.
I already took a running back in Travion Henderson.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn.
So that's why I'm thinking.
No edge rushers, huh?
All right, I got James Pierce. I got Pierce.
So he's the weak link. So
let's go Kyle Williams. All right, let's make this real simple.
Cal.
Now we're going all the way down to the 6th round.
Damn, there's a lot of that. These are big gaps.
There are. Now, what we do need here is this is where you're drafting for depth and project, right?
Oh, Taylor Shaw went to round 6. He ain't making it 6. What pool do they have? He ain't making out the 2nd, probably.
Malachi Moore.
So there's a lot of different guys to look at here. All right. So we probably could use some depth at corner. So you got Zah Frazier, UTSA, 6'3", 185. And he is who I'm going to go with. Zah Frazier is very good at covering guys. And UTSA is not a big school, so he hasn't covered first round draft pick level wide receivers. But 6'3", 185, Benjamin St. Juice size, not bad to have out there, especially since we don't have St. Juice anymore. And hopefully he turns out to be a better pick. Our last pick at 245, we are going to go get ourselves a little depth, and we're probably going to go depth on the offensive line. So I'll be looking at Jalen Travis at Iowa State. He's been there, 6'7", 340, right?
Big boy.
But he's a mobile guy. You might be able to convert him into a guard just because of the fact that he's a mobile tackle as well for his size. So
you got an F.
graded by draft. Let's take a look. James Pierce, A. Travion Henderson, A-. Kyle Williams, A. And then Zoff Frazier and Jalen Travis were C and C+.
They gave you an A- grade overall, dog.
I got an A- grade overall.
Hold that still. I'm going to screenshot this. Go scroll back up, Phil. Hold that right there.
That's pretty dope.
Go back down a little bit. Scroll down a little right there. Perfect. All right. Got this. All right. Got it. Screenshot. First one's you. It's not bad. And I mean, the way they graded is they graded off their big board. Did you get the value? I mean, it's
you get to choose which big board you use, though.
You sure can. You want to you can do PFF or public or a blend of both. Actually, you want to go, Dev? I'll share my screen.
Yeah, I'll go blend of both.
All right, here we go. So you want to do like half and half?
I want to go. Yeah, I want to go. Yeah.
Care for position of value? Yes or no? Leave it at half.
Go to more. Half. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Draft for needs or what doesn't matter because you're picking, so this one doesn't matter. All right. 7 rounds, commanders, turbo speed.
Here we go. What am I going to do?
Here we go.
Travis Hunter, number 1.
Here we go. Okay.
All right, went. Yeah.
Travis Hunter went number 1. Ted McMillan went 2.
The one wide receiver. That's stupid.
So that means where did the quarterbacks go?
Oh, I'm trading down for sure.
No quarterbacks.
I'm trading down for sure. Keep going.
What?
Keep it coming. I'm trading down for sure.
Luther Burden. Easy Arky went 16. Matthew Golden went 17. Igbuka went 19. Dude, no quarterbacks have been picked in the first round. There's Pierce at 25. That's who Phil got. Cam Ward to the Rams. So Shedeur Sanders is on the board.
Nick Scourton got drafted.
Trade.
Oh, you want to trade?
Damn right. Somebody wants a quarterback.
Oh, sorry. I got to zoom out to get that. Somebody wants a cornerback.
Somebody wants a quarterback.
Here we go. Giants want to trade. Their
who
next pick is
who else wants to trade? I'm not trading fucking Giants, bro.
How do you tell the Colts? Colts want.
What the Colts pick though?
45. Colt 45 and 2.
What's the Giants pick? What's the Giants pick?
34.
What else are they giving me though?
They want to give you.
Well, you gotta ask them.
Yeah,
they don't offer you. You gotta ask them.
These are their picks. These are your picks, or you can go next year. You got this.
I want the 34 and the 65.
See if they'll take it.
Yeah.
Wait for 29.
For what?
For 29.
Yeah.
Okay.
They probably
that's 3% chance to be accepted. Yeah. Do you want to throw something else in, like a next round next year?
No, give me the 60. Take the 65 off and take the 99. Take the 99.
Oh,
hold on, and the Buffalo pick 246.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
We'll do
why,
that.
Why do you want that?
No. Try the Seattle too. Fuck that shit. Let's see what I get.
74?
Yeah, I'll rape them. Let's go for it.
Except
bang, 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 bang.
Oh, wait. All right.
Clock. All right. Go to edges.
Who got picked?
Edges.
No cornerbacks. No cornerbacks.
All right.
Edges. You want to go edge? No.
Why don't you got best available on the screen, dog? This is weird shit. What's going on here?
Here we go. This is who's available. Keep going down. Swinson.
Keep going.
Ivy, Stewart.
All right. Trade down one more time, dog.
Trade down one more time. You did this shit last year too, man.
No.
You got a gang of picks. Oh, you got 5 people wanting to trade with you. All right, here. See these are their. So New England has the 38.
It's not showing on my screen, dog.
Oh, okay. So here's New England.
Yeah.
They got the 38th pick.
Let's try them.
Saints got the 40th.
Let's try this team.
Okay.
I want the 38 for sure.
For the 34.
I want the 77. And I want the 38.
They don't want to give you that.
Get back. All right, go for the 106. All right, go 80%. For the 238. Go for the 238.
That's it?
238.
Oh, 238. Yeah. 70. What?
Let's do it. Offer it up.
Oh my God.
All right.
You're a slut, dude. You're draft slut.
Now get more stuff.
Giraffe slut. All right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 10 picks already.
Yeah, who's on the corners? So that's edge.
Edge. Okay.
Who's the best available? Actually,
All right. BPA is right here. Kevin Winston.
Kevin
keep
Winston.
going down. From the first.
Jaden Higgins.
Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down.
Your first edge is Brady Swinson out of.
Keep going down. Just go to edge rushers then. I want to see how I look on that.
All right.
I thought since I like edge, nigga.
There's your top 3.
Prince is still there. That's my guy, JT. There. Hey, they got my boy from Louisville still on there on the board. Going down.
Ashton Gillette.
You can probably get him in a later pick.
Yeah, I'm going back up. Get me
You're picking 38th.
You want to go? Yeah, you got 38, 61, 99. You can get that kid from Louisville.
I don't look and see who's at. Look who's at running back.
Cam. That would be a crazy thing if he was our first pick. Cam Scatterbo, Dylan, Caleb Johnson, Trevion Henderson, and Judkins is still available.
I'm going Trevion. Draft me Trevion Henderson.
Trevion Henderson? All right.
Yeah.
And there you go. Oh, you know what? I forgot to play this for Phil.
Now let me see who's on the defensive.
There you go.
Let me see who's at the edge now, man.
Edge. Okay. Edge, where you at? All right, there you go. Ooh.
I was really hoping. Going down some more. Keep going.
Jack Story is still available.
Go up. Go all the way up to top.
He's number 1.
Go to receiver.
Receiver. All right. They're making magic happen. Jalen Royals, Kyle Williams, Trey Harris, Xavier Restrepo, Jalen Noel.
All right, go up.
You want to look at the other position?
Let's see. Take me back to.
We looked at edges and we looked at running backs.
Go to all.
All? Okay. This is the book board. Running backs, edge, receiver, safety.
Go up. So I got Pierce there. Who I got Henderson at the first pick, didn't I?
You got Henderson, correct.
All right. Give me go down and get me Gillette.
Gillette. Okay.
Yeah,
he was
you missed him. He was up. You missed him.
I did?
Yeah, he was up there.
No, he's down.
No.
Oh, yeah, just go to
90s. There he is, right there. You want to get him?
Draft him at 61.
He might.
Hold on. Go back up. I do want something else. I think he'll be there. Going up. Go back up.
You want to look at DBs?
Nah, I don't. Give me Oflo. No. Go ahead and give me Oflo. No, don't give me him. Going down.
Got Jalen Royals right there. Got Andrew Makuba, Kyle Williams.
Get 2 running backs.
I know. I thought about
both Ohio State running backs.
Going back up.
Fuck. You're in a weird spot.
I am, bro. Trade down. Trade down.
All right. Chargers have the 86th pick. So you would be
ain't doing that.
And the Vikings have the 97th. So neither of these are really good for you. You got
Let's see what I can get. Let's see what I can get up 86.
What's up?
86? Trade for 86.
Let's see what I can get.
All right.
Trade for 86.
86 for 61.
Yeah, and I know
your team owner will veto this.
I want 25.
Give him 125.
I want 58. I want that one. I want the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and
what?
Yeah, I'm not. Go next year. I want the now with the second or third, fourth. All right,
62.
Do it.
62.
Do it.
Ooh. Not accepted.
All right, we ain't doing it. All right.
I bet you if you took away some of the
take that fourth off and do it. Yeah, let's try it now. Nah, take out the next year's pick and do it. There you go.
What?
Nah, that's not good. They know we're fucking around now.
Take some of these off.
Yeah, take it. And that's go for it now. All right.
Holy shit, dude. What are you
doing?
I'm
what are you gonna do with all these picks, though?
I'm picking all these guys, though.
All right. You're...
Go.
Who you want?
All right, I get to pick now.
Go back to the full draft. You're on no on the left side.
Yeah, you're picking 86.
All right, give me Cal Williams.
There you go. Ryan says, "Where is Shiloh Sanders going?"
Go to defensive end.
The
edges. Go
edges.
to edge or whatever. I should have picked one that time. I'm tripping. Scroll down and see who's there. The way I like.
Quadarius Robinson.
All that and your boy Jalot went to someone else.
Yeah. We lost out on him. Go up top. Give me Savion Jones, man. At least I kind of.
Savion Jones.
All right. Go to linebackers.
Pick those three so far. Linebackers. Ooh.
Actually, go to overall. No, go kicker. I'm sorry, kicker. I'm tripping.
All right. That's fair.
Yeah. Ah, they got my dude. Gone down.
Which
yeah, Borges.
This is the one
that's what I need. Yeah, that's what I need. Pick them. Fuck it.
Right now?
Yeah.
All right. You got the capital.
Gotta get the biggest F ever.
This is going to be an F.
All right.
Pick 125.
I can't see the board now. Who's available?
All right. This is all. Trevor Etienne still available.
There.
You already got a running back, though.
All right.
Will Howard, Seth McLaughlin, Riley Leonard. You haven't got any offensive linemen yet, have you? Tyler Show, Rashard Smith, Josh Farmer.
I'm going to go with Quantarius. Hold on. What did he run his 40 in? Hold
on. Do we know? Is it on here?
What's his name? Robinson.
Quandarius Robinson. Does not say. Craig said Vinny Serrato back in the war room. Well, Vinny, I don't think Vinny would have accumulated all these picks, though.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Let me scroll back up. Looking for a position. You got hella capital, dude.
I'm looking for fast niggas. Get me Minkins. I like him.
Minkins? All right. Look at that. 2 picks later. Back again.
Go to edges. Now go down. Go down. You good. Keep going. Right there. Go ahead and get me Quantarius.
Quandarius Robinson?
Yeah.
Got your edge.
I got 2 edges.
Okay. You got Travion Henderson, Kyle Williams, Savion Jones, Andres Borregales, RJ Mickens, and Quandarius Robinson.
18 more picks to go.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going down. Keep going down. I'm going with Jack Kaiser.
Jack Kaiser. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
That's a solid pick. I like Jack Kaiser. All right.
What picks I got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go on. Let's go with. Keep going down. Edge. Let's get the edge.
This guy?
Yeah.
The Quint Ewers still available. All right, you're really showing up the edge need.
Yeah.
Mickens, great pick, stud. He says grab a quarterback. Greg says grab a quarterback. All right. 181.
Go to wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Scroll on down there, boy. Keep going. I'm looking for a fast guy. Ooh, I like Jimmy Horn. Jimmy Horn, Colorado. Keep going down though.
He'd be a good pick.
Wester's faster. Will Shepard's faster.
Damn, Shepard. There's a Colorado got a bunch of receivers. Yeah. I got 4.
Yeah.
Rock Taylor. That's a great name. Daquan Felton.
Clark Brooks. He's fast.
Caden Prather's on there too.
Let's see here.
Scrolling back up. Theo Wees, Kobe Hudson. 181.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna go. you see where I got Kyle Williams, right?
Yes.
Was Arian Smith on the list? Did he already get picked?
Arian Smith. How you spell his name?
Arian.
He's available, but he's way down there in the ranking.
Yeah, he's way down bottom.
I'm picking it because he ran 4.2, bro.
Well, his average draft position is 183. So, bam, you got him.
Yeah,
all right. You have holy shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks.
See,
left.
I always try to get rid of those. That's just me.
Yeah, well,
nobody wants to trade now. You could have got maybe something for next year, but all right, what you got?
Let's see.
This is top of the board.
Running backs.
All right. Let's go.
No, go tight ends. Go tight end. We ain't got no. Yeah, stay there. Oh, never mind.
All right, I got it. Running back.
All right, that's Tootin right there. Let's pick him.
Oh yeah,
let's pick him.
Great shot, Tootin. He's that guy, anyways, man.
All right, let's scroll down. And we're picking all Louisville guys. Nah,
Yeah.
all right. Hey, does that one nigga from the nigga he in the draft, Nigar?
Noah,
nigga, yes. No. Yeah, type it in, Steve. See if it's in there.
Noah.
Nah. You know what you need to put.
K-N-I Nika.
I don't think that's it. No. All right, I'm gonna go with Zay Frazier. We talked about him.
Frazier, we did.
Yeah,
Phil did. Phil, you drafted him too, didn't you?
I did.
I thought you did.
Yeah.
UTSA, was that San Antonio?
Scroll down, man. Go to quarterback. Let's go to quarterbacks. We got to push Hartman, dog.
Curtis Roy, Graham Mance, Cam Miller. Oof.
None of these
guys. Pickens. Don't get this guy. This guy is a linebacker.
Oh, KJ Jefferson for sure. That dude's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I love KJ Jefferson for real. He's
2 picks left.
See what Deion Sanders' son is doing. The other one.
Shiloh.
Yeah. Oh, let's get him. We got Shiloh, nigga. We got Shiloh.
Oh, Percy Butler. Watch your back, bro. Watch your back, Percy. All right.
Not a single offensive lineman to be found anywhere in Dev's draft.
They got one more pick, man.
You got one more pick. I am not going to have this many. I don't think I'm trading.
You know he's going to pick another halfback, right?
Ryan says Shiloh is a sleeper. Like,
yeah, he hits.
He hits. He reminds me of early Derek Force when he was slapping around in the league.
Is Dante Thornton still there?
Thornton or Thornton? Thornton, no.
What about Caleb Ranshaw? Ransaw.
Caleb with a K or Caleb with a
C?
No.
What about Jalen Lane?
Lane. Nope.
Parrish. Jacob Parrish.
2 R's? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No.
What about we got Zay Frazier? How about what?
There's Luke Lachey. Talking about tight ends, right?
That guy.
Iowa tight end.
What about what about Shamar Stewart? Is he gone? I'm sure he's gone, right?
Shamar James. Yeah, no Stewart.
Why not go with Luke Lachey? Come on. His dad was Jim Lachey.
Got the pedigree.
What about Jahad Campbell? Is he gone? 100%.
Yeah.
Damn.
You drafted like all these other positions.
Those are getting
I don't draft Luke Lachey.
Or another.
What about Harvey? Put a Harvey in there.
Oh, Aranda Gadsden's son's in there too.
Harvey.
Oh yeah, get him. He's tall. I like him. Yeah,
this guy.
Yeah, grab that guy. They moving to tight end. Damn. That's cool. Even better. Pick him.
All right. There's Devs.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see the grade on this.
I'm going for a B.
So many picks. So many picks. B minus.
Yes.
How?
B minus.
I got some starters, bro. Go back up. Go back up.
Bottom 17% of all Washington drafts.
Hey, go to the
Only
top.
A plus you had was Tootin.
You got
but
a lot, dude.
look, I got all them picks. Plus, I got a starter. Trayvon's gonna start. Go down. Kyle Williams will probably start. Go down.
Sorry, it's my mouse wheel.
Yeah, Xavier Jones will probably start. Borealis or whatever his name is, he's probably gonna start. I got 4 starters, bro.
Man.
I got 4 starters. And I got Tootin who's probably gonna be running kickoffs and shit. Kickoffs back there. I got 4 or 5 guys gonna be playing Sunday, bro.
There you go.
Shallow will hit people.
All right. This is so many picks. I got to really figure out how do I even zoom out to screenshot this. Will they even let me? I'm at 50%. Holy smokes. All right. That's about
look, man, that's a B minus draft.
All right. Screenshot this now. All right. B minus. Yeah. There we go. That's funny. Greg asked a question while we prepare for the next one.
Hey, I got 4 starters, bro.
Yeah.
Day 1.
Ryan asked, would you pick up Desmond Watts from Florida?
Yeah. Tush push stopper.
All right. So 7. I'm going to try to keep the same settings Dev did, I guess. Commanders.
Yeah, don't be no punk.
Yeah, I'm not big into draft trades though.
Yeah, I shouldn't have traded.
That's all right.
It just made it traded that much. It took too long. We just got fun.
That first trade was a good one, but then you just got
that second trade. I should have did. I should have drafted edge rusher early.
All right, here we go.
Here comes Steve.
I am really bad at these, so we'll see.
Oh, damn. Pierce and Skeleton both gone right before your pick.
Let's look. Where'd the quarterbacks go? It's okay. Hunter, Carter, McMillan, Campbell, Janty, Cam Ward to the Jets.
That's a win.
Hampton 24. Okay. Pierce 27. Man, I don't know. I do kind of like trading back at this point. There's Shamar Stewart right there.
Shamar Stewart's there.
Jaden Higgins is there. Landon Jackson there. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm trading back.
Oh, you do have Trey Amos too. If you want to get a quality corner.
Let me see what these trade offers are. 44. Someone's 44, 46, and 54 is all they're offering me.
Don't be like me.
Nope, that's too far back. I'm making a pick.
Kevin Winston,
corner. Yeah, but I feel so. We got.
You can probably get him in the second round.
Mikey. Oh man, Connerly. I really want Landon Jackson somehow, or Jaden Higgins, but that draft is too far back. I don't know if we need. I like corner, but I feel like we already have 2 stout corners. Do we have 2 stout safeties?
No.
All right, Winston, you're my guy. Winston, you're my guy. All right, 61. This is where I could trade back here because
we got one person open and trading. One team.
Let's see who it is. We're picking 61, 930 picks, but the problem is, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, because the next thing they're offer you is 129, unless you pick up a draft pick like a second rounder for next year.
Damn it. Or I take unless I force a trade. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight through. Shit.
Yeah, you can't trade. That's cheating.
I'm in a bad spot. Not force a trade, but I could propose a trade to move up.
Jay Ivy, dog. Jay Ivy's fast as shit. I think
Jared Ivy's there.
Jalen Royals. Kyle Judkins is still there. Ooh, but there's running backs are deep. I don't know if edges are as deep as running backs.
Yeah,
Stewart. Man, I think it's got to be edge. I think it's but with Ivy or
Oladipo. Williams is there. Receiver.
Oladipo. What's his 6'3", 250? What's Ivy? 6'6", 285. Damn,
he's a real big.
Huge.
He ain't really fast, but he's real big.
I don't know about that. You want a fast? Fuck. I don't know, guys. I don't know which edge. You know what? Let's go Jared Ivey. Fuck it. We want a dog. All right. Here's where I'd be willing to trade back. So we're at 128.
Etienne's there, by the way.
We could go back to 130. This one. Trade is lopsided?
Well, that's because you gotta get something else.
Yeah.
Give me that 196.
196. Oh shit. All right. You know what? Hey.
They're not doing it.
Can we swap?
Yeah, give me
228.
Give me your 245. There you go.
Yeah. That's fair, right?
Do it.
It's a 70% chance to be accepted.
Who cares? Let's go. Who cares if it's fair?
All right, so we moved 2 back, and now we can get a running back. I think it's going to be Etienne.
Nah, man. Don't do it.
Let me see. Let's see who's available. Oh, man. I'm going to hold out for Tootin, man. I'm doing it. He's the target. Like Phil said, we might not need a running back this early, but we do need a wide receiver. Oh, look who stared me right in the face. Ty Felton. Falling way down the draft boards. Man. I like Jimmy Horn too. Did I get a corner yet?
Ty Felton's a 4.3 dude. I'll pick him.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps falling down the draft boards though.
Where's Isaiah Bond at? He already drafted? I'm sure.
Receiver? Yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, he's long gone.
They got a lot of good ones still. I seen Jalen Lane still up there, and so
Jimmy Horn Jr.'s there.
Thornton Jr. I saw in there too, wasn't
he? Yeah, let me look at you didn't. I'm gonna go interior offensive line because
we got a lot of those already.
I just want to see who's available. Man. All right, let's just go all. I don't need another edge. Dev, you drafted so many edges. I got a safety. I got to go offense, man. What we got for wide receivers? This is what I got to do.
Jalen Lane's probably the one I picked.
Where's he at? Did I pass him?
He's up top somewhere. I just saw him. There he is.
Yeah. Pat Bryant at Illinois, man, his average draft position 144.
Yeah. I know. I don't really trust their opinions, but I think. But I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Pat Bryant's got he's 6'3", 200,
5'10", 196. That's another Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, but that motherfucker runs like stupid.
What's Ty Felton's height?
5 or 6.
6'2".
6'2". He's big. He's tall and fast.
Jalen Lane ran like a 4.2, something 4.3, 4.
Yeah, we need somebody with some size on the outside.
I'm going Ty, man. Fuck it. All right, that's what I'm going with. All right. So I got a safety at edge and a wide receiver. Who's available?
Running back. Hey, is Tootin still there?
Zoff Frazier, man. We could all get Zoff Frazier.
Tootin is gone.
Shit. Well,
yeah, Ollie. Everybody said they liked the Ollie.
Phil Mafa. I might not be able to get a running back, guys.
Nah, you crazy. You still get
I don't know much about any of these dudes.
Get it still there?
This guy has the lowest average draft position out of all of them.
Get it still there?
No.
Go down.
Oh, Ulysses Bentley the Ford. What a good name. Why is his average draft position 101.9?
People are drafting him way above his stats. He's moving up on a lot of people's. Well, what's his stats? What's he got there?
He 5'10", 200. He's 24 years old already.
This is 40 time. That would be fast for that to be going on.
I don't know.
I like it when they don't put anything. But now here's a guy.
I'll find out. Ulysses Bentley.
Hey Ryan, what's up with Montrell Johnson Jr.? I know you're a Florida guy. 5'11", 216. 22 years old. Is he Matt Jones 2.0?
He it looks like he's a guy who is not afraid of contact.
Ulysses Bentley ran a 4.6. I don't want him.
Yeah,
he's 200 pounds.
Ollie Gord is the only one I even remotely know about on this list. 6'2", 225, big boy.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's a big, strong dude. Well, I said he's just like that's the guy said it's like Robinson.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Ollie Gordon. You know what? That's all right. That's who I'm going with. Wait, hold on. I'm in 196. I can get him. Oof.
Scroll down some more. Scroll down a little bit more.
I wonder if I could get him next round. My next pick. Well, he lasted 228 is the question. I want Ollie Gordon. I don't know if I don't get him now. 196. Hold up. Let me see who else is left on the big board.
Zay Frazier's there, man.
I know, man. You guys all got him. Jason Marshall Jr.
Might scroll down.
Hold up. Big board. Who's it? Who quarterback? The Cobb McCord, Brady Cook, Brosner.
I don't need no damn quarterback.
All right. I think I'm going to either go one of these cornerbacks right here, Marshall or Frazier. You guys got Frazier. I'm going to go Marshall. Let me look at his measurables real quick. 6'1", 201.
Solid build.
What's Frazier or what's
Frazier ran 4.36. He ran 4.36 at 6'3". You need to go Scott Frazier. Scott Frazier on a 4.
I got it. Now let me see if
like drafting a young Sean Deveron, bro.
Ollie Gordon's available. I'm gonna beat. There he is. I'm getting him.
You can get Sanders.
Which Sanders?
What? Nah, you already got a running back, big dog. You good?
I didn't draft a running back.
Oh, that you did. You drafted. Yeah, pick your guy. You want your guy? Pick him.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, Raheem Sanders 6'300", 230. That's solid size.
Yeah, but he's probably 4'6".
6'2", 220. I'm going fucking Ollie Gordon. Let's go. And you know, Gregory Pett's right. There's something about always drafting a quarterback, man. At least looking. Graham Mertz.
Yeah, not new guys. He count.
Hannigan, Cam Miller, Will Rogers. Man, these are all. You got KJ
I go
Jefferson
because he's an athlete. At least that motherfucker might be able to.
That's true. At least it blends with the offense of Jane Daniels.
You know, yeah, that's why I picked him. I was like, shit, they don't know
DJ,
that motherfucker's an athlete.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too. Fuck it. All right. I don't know how I did. Probably not as good as either of you. Oh, C+. I told y'all, man.
Who'd you get the F for?
I got an F for Kevin Winston
first
Jr.
Pick.
First pick. We need a safety, though.
Yeah, but why would you pick him, though?
He's a top-rated safety.
Yeah. All right. Let me screenshot this.
What'd you get overall?
C+. I did the bottom.
I beat everybody.
I've lost every year. For these things. Yeah. I am not good. Ollie Gordon, they gave me an A, and Jared Ivey, they gave me an A. That's it.
Yeah, Ollie Gordon in the 7th.
That's why I'm not a general manager, man. That's why I don't do mock drafts.
Ollie Gordon in the 7th will be a steal. I can't believe they gave you a D+ for Zai in the fucking 6.
I don't know. They don't like it. For whatever reason, they didn't like it.
I can't believe they gave you that A- on Jared Ivey.
Yeah.
I guess so. Though him in the 2nd round, 60 won't be a.
I don't know. I'm offended. Big time.
We should do another one and not trade.
That's what I'm saying.
I did already, so.
If I'm on, we can do it Thursday. You guys can do it Thursday or Monday. Just a quick review here. Man, Devs is so large.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Boom, boom. All right, I'll share yours.
Boss.
Window. This is Phil's. Phil got the A-. A-. Now let's go to Dev. Oh man, I gotta zoom way in for Devs. Stop sharing.
I think Dev got a C-.
No, I got a B-.
Hard to blend. Dev got a B-.
Yeah, I got a B-.
You can't see it with hold on.
You can't see it because it's so large. That's what he wants to say.
There you go.
That's what she said.
B-. B- for Dev. And your boy I
got like 4 or 5 starters.
Worst one. I'm ashamed of it. C+. There we go, fellas. There we go. We did our 1.0 mock. This is why people do so many, because they need the practice and the things to. I had a shitty fall of the cards, man. Y'all had more better players available.
No, I had to make my own way. I'm not gonna miss my shot. You know, I'm not gonna Hamilton,
man.
I even got us a kicker, dog.
You did.
The best kicker in college history statistically. I got that guy on our team. Just let you know.
You did it.
Oh, we do pick him. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, they're looking at him.
I know. I get him in the third or fourth. I wouldn't be mad. I mean, I'd be like, man, that's crazy. But I wouldn't be upset about that. I'd be like, you know what? What did Senate do?
That's true.
What did Senate McCaffrey do?
WWSD. Couple funny things here we'll share. Let's see if I can pull these up here. Where we got?
Looks like I see where you said we're the favorites for TJ Watt.
We're gonna pull that up in a second. Kind of funny.
We're gonna be rumor for everybody.
I know. The problem is,
I would do it though. I wouldn't trade number one pick for him, but I'd do it.
All right, we'll show this one first. Instagram. Phil, this is what we wanted. This one right here.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't need any help with not choking. Come on, Mark. This person specializes in not choking. We could probably learn something. Fine. Go ahead, OnlyFans skank Lily Phillips.
You guys are too tense. You gotta relax. Let it come to you. Let it come inside you.
That makes perfect sense.
You guys keep dropping the balls. You gotta hold on to them. Cup them.
It's not that easy when you got 11 guys coming at you.
I once took on 100 guys at once. 11 is just another Tuesday afternoon.
Listen to her, Mark. This is a smart and respected woman.
Next, I'm gonna show you guys how to keep your butthole loose.
This is stupid. I don't need any help with.
There it is. I don't think I have any for the Commanders.
Not Lily Thomas, the one that had 100 dudes or whatever.
Yeah, Lily Phillips.
Jesus Christ!
You
gotta hit that. You gotta hit that shit like a dinner.
Not to drop the balls.
You gotta hit that shit like a dinner bell, man. You just gotta hit the sides of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Mark
ding,
Andrews.
Ding, 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 ding. You ever had one of them dinner bell type of chicks?
Nope. Here's another one for you. This one isn't really funny. This one's just kind of cool. Phil shared this one. So this is, if you remember, if you're an Orioles fan, Ben McDonald was a pitcher. Chris
I
Hoyle
actually knew this
catcher.
story. I totally had forgotten it though. But this did happen.
Very cool.
He said, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start calling all your pitches you throw. Chris Hoyles is a young catcher.
Yep.
I was a young pitcher. We're trying to figure this thing out at the highest level you can figure it out. I remember Junior sticking his head in there. Me and Chris were having a couple beers after the game, just beating our head up against the wall going, golly, were we ever going to get this right? You know, and he sticks his head in there and he goes, you boys don't have a clue of what you're doing, do you? No, sir, Mr. Ripper. And I said, I got no clue at all of what's going on. And he said, he comes and sits down. He pops open a beer like he does, you know, and he goes, would you like some help? I said, is a school bus yellow? Of course I'd like some help. And so he said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have this triangle, me, Hoyles, and you. I'm going to start calling all your pitches you throw. And I went, are you going to play catcher? And he goes, no, I'm going to call them from shortstop. I was like, how is this going to happen? He said, don't you worry about it. I'll take care of that. So all of a sudden, it's so funny. I'm looking in at home plate, getting the signs from Chris Hoyle, and I could see his eyes are looking over my right shoulder where Junior's standing out at shortstop, and the way he held his glove and where he would actually touch, because nobody looks at the shortstop when the ball's coming back to the pitcher. So
Right.
Hoyle throws it back, and he could be focusing on rip, and he's getting the sign and location. This went on for a full year. Like 33 starts, he called every pitch I threw the entire year, and we sat down and we talked about it. And then at the end of the year, he came to me and Hoyles, and he goes, you guys are good now. And so he said, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start calling all your pitches you throw.
The most unheard of shit in baseball.
Catcher. Yep. I was a young pitcher. We're trying to figure this thing out at the highest level you can figure it out. I remember Junior sticking his head in there. Me and Chris were having a couple beers after the game, just beating our head.
There you go. Cool thing though.
It is a cool story, but it doesn't tell you how important is baseball, right?
Yeah.
Like I've never played past high school level, but I have played alongside and gone to camps with a lot of college and pro players, guys who went to minor leagues and so forth. A couple of them played in the majors too. Like, so but I've never heard of anything like that at any level. where it's like
of the pitcher calling the pitches or the shortstop calling the pitches.
All it is where he puts his glove. You know, you have the glove up on the shoulder is one thing, glove down at the waist is another, glove at the sides another, glove. And the thing is that.
But I want to know how he was calling the pitch. How was he calling slider, curve, fastball? It was something
because
with
Cal Ripken's mind for baseball is
how with his glove. Like how was he? I get the location.
Put the glove at a different spot in his body to determine. He told Chris Hoyles, who was the catcher, "Hey, he told me, he says, this is if I put my glove up here, it's this pitch, right? If I put my glove
I thought he was
here,
doing location and pitch." Because normally, as a catcher, you call the location and you call the pitch.
Hoyles was determining some of the location too. I mean, Hoyles was
cool though. Regardless, still super cool, man.
But awesome. It's just like they couldn't. Hoyles was relatively new too. Like the O's got a lot of talent all at once, like a lot of young talent, and that's why they had a good run in the '90s.
Yeah.
But that tells you. I mean, that's a mind for a sport.
That was the Brady Anderson days.
Really different position. And pitcher is hard. All right. Yes, pitchers only pitch once every 4 or 5 games, right? But when you're up there and you're deciding what pitch to throw, what are you going to shake off, what are you going to take, right? Like it's really, really like I've always said baseball is physical chess. Like it really is a mental game. And to be at a completely different position and be like, I'm calling all your pitches. And to
he
do
wanted
it
him to. He asked for
33 starts. That's an entire season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ben McDonald was not a bad pitcher. He was just young and new to the majors. And Ben McDonald's also one of those guys.
I had his rookie card.
I got his too. Actually, Ben McDonald's also like if you ever listen to a lot of stories, he was one of those dudes who was he was one of the more wild guys. Baseball. And that's the thing, baseball is such a unique sport in that regard. Like there are wild stories to come out of baseball, just random stuff.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was interesting. I'd heard that story like years ago, and also it popped up there, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is interesting." Yep. Just because look, if you predate the Nats being here in DC, you followed the Orioles to some extent.
Oh yeah. Jamie Moyer, Mike Mussina, Ben McDonald, Rafi Palmeiro, Eddie Murray, like
all those guys.
I didn't even know Billy Ripken had a show, so I guess that was what
No, that's Ryan Ripken. That's Cal's son.
Cal's son. Oh shit! See, even I thought it was Billy. Interesting. All right, couple more clips to show. Yeah, if you remember this one, this is a Terry McLaurin clip. Hard to see, but this is probably as big as I can get it.
Is that the Giants joint?
I don't want to play sound because it's probably gonna eat it. But look at Terry McLaurin trying to get Logan Thomas waiting for the dap. Never gets it. Daps himself. And look who's still around. That was a great catch, by the way.
You know what's the funniest part of this?
Terry was getting that.
Look at McKissick completely miss. McKissick had to reach back and pat him on the shoulder. McKissick was giving him the old head tap. And McKissick goes flying, and like everything.
McKissick earned a check. McKissick was like Ozzy's.
Look at that McKissick.
He was like Ozzy earned a check here for that one good year, and you never heard from him again.
Yeah, he was great. He was great that year, though.
That 1 year, man, he got a check.
He was great that year.
It's De'Ami Brown, bro.
Yeah,
De'Ami Brown was nowhere to be found in that picture, by the way, in that clip.
What was he even around? I guess he was around then.
He was on the team at that time.
You're too busy letting everybody know you wait till we get a black quarterback in here. I'm gonna show y'all something.
All right, fine.
I always thought that touchdown celebration was funny because the Terry thing, McKissick goes flying over.
Yeah. All right, final thing, guys. Now I'm not sure how true this is, but it says TJ Watt, excuse me. Favorite to land TJ Watt is the Commanders. And this is ML football, so take it for what it's worth. This is an aggregator. These guys don't do original content. They just copy everyone else's bullshit. But there's the jersey mock. Then we wouldn't need an edge rusher if we got TJ Watt, right? 6-time All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler. But once again, you got 5 picks. What are you going to trade? They're going to 29, right?
You gotta trade. You're probably trading that first rounder.
No, I doubt it. I doubt he costs a first round pick at this age, man. He's not as young as
How old is he? is the question.
He's old enough not to. You probably get a 2 out of him. You can probably get the 2.
TJ,
He probably get
TJ
the 2 or 3.
30 years old.
Yeah, you might get the 2 or 3.
You're-
You got to pay. You
you're-
got to pay Watt too
You're
immediately.
probably right. Then if that's the case, how much is?
I'd do it.
How old is Hendrickson?
27.
He's 30 also.
Yeah.
So you're right. Maybe these guys ain't worth the first round pick. I don't know, man.
It would be a hell of a grab.
Either way.
That would definitely indicate it's all in for the next 2 years.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Laramie
Right.
Tunsil's already that guy, but that's really that guy.
So we thought. So we think. We hope so.
By the way, if you're in the Northern Virginia area, especially if you're in the Western Northern Virginia area and you know about Winchester Apple Blossom, it was just announced today that the sports marshal for this year's Apple Blossom is going to be Ryan Zimmerman.
Ooh, Nationals. Great, drafted out of Virginia Tech, played his whole career in Washington.
He's a UVA guy.
UVA, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Virginia Tech. Cavaliers. I did want to show this very quickly for conversation purposes. What do y'all think about them, Colorado, retiring Shador's number and Travis Hunter's number?
And they haven't retired Cordell Stewart's.
Or Eric Bieniemy's number. And I'm being serious when I say that.
Well, yeah, because the enemy won a national championship.
How much money did he earn them?
Well, I get it. Different time frame. I'm saying Eric Bieniemy still holds the team's rushing record. These guys probably brought in more money than any of them could ever imagine. And I get Travis Hunter's jersey. I don't know about Shador's jersey.
13-12 record, and this guy's getting his jersey retired.
Now he broke a bunch of records too. He only played for 2 years though. Do 60 something touchdowns in 2 years. But anyways, they announced it.
You can't retire his and be like, yeah, Cordell Stewart can F off.
Man, he's the greatest quarterback. Shador's the greatest quarterback Colorado ever had, bro.
He is.
What'd he win?
What did Cordell Stewart win?
I don't know.
Games?
Yeah, this guy won games too.
But Cordell Stewart threw 11 touchdowns.
13.
Senior year.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing. Westbrook was the guy on that team.
Michael Westbrook.
Yeah. And so Rashawn Salam, wasn't he on that squad? Or was he at Michigan? It's Michigan.
Salam's jersey is retired, I think. He didn't
That's Michigan though, right? Is that
Yeah.
Michigan?
Salam?
Yeah, Salam's Michigan, right? Who they have a running back? Was it Rashawn Salam? Was that Michigan?
Actually, it was Rashawn Salam because I think because Tyrone Wheatley was at
Michigan, right?
Michigan.
I think they had Rashawn Salam. I'm going off memory here.
Yeah. For receiving or for
Yeah, it was Rashawn Salam. Yeah. They had Rashawn Salam who won the Heisman, I think, right? He won the Heisman.
No, he did not.
You sure?
The enemy still has more rushing yards than him.
Rashawn Salam won the Heisman in 92, 94 around that time, right? Look it up. I'm pretty sure of it. Like I said, I'm not a huge college fan, but
drafted in the first round by the Chicago Bears in 95.
Yeah, Rashawn Salam won the Heisman in 94, right?
Awards and honors.
94, 95?
Heisman in 94.
Yeah. Rashawn Salam, yeah, they had him, Westbrook, and Cordell Stewart. Didn't win shit, by the way. They won a game when they won a Hail Mary.
Just so you know, right? Cordell Stewart, the 3 years he was a starter, record was 9-2-1, 8-3-1, and 11-1.
Playing against nobodies.
And a Big Eight.
Yeah, again.
And the Big Eight was Nebraska and Oklahoma.
Man, Nebraska wasn't still not good then.
Nebraska was winning national championships
Man,
at that time.
They had like 1 or 2 good years, man.
Yeah, those years. They were 13-0 the year he went 11-1.
I'll give you that.
94.
When they had Osborne as coach.
Yeah.
You know who else went to Colorado? Ray
That was the year that the AP robbed Penn State of a national championship.
Ray Caruth.
Ray Caruth's free now, right?
I don't know. I don't keep up with the man. I do not keep up with him.
AKA Anthony Edwards. No,
yeah. Ryan said, watching WrestleMania this weekend. Haven't watched like I used to back in high school. What should I aim before? Is Cody Rhodes the guy to watch? And John Cena turning heel? Is he fighting?
It's Cena versus Rhodes. I hope Cena wins because the Cody Rhodes story to him getting the title was great. They had no heels lined up for him to face afterwards, like credible ones. So because of that, his title reign has been, just a total snooze fest. Not only that, but Cody Rhodes just without his daddy's name just isn't that entertaining.
Dusty?
Yeah, he's Dusty's
That was
son.
my Goldust's brother.
He's Goldust's brother, yes.
Good times.
So yeah, Cena and Rhodes are in the main event of night 2. Night 1 is going to be a triple threat main event with CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins.
Since when is WrestleMania?
I'm not going to watch
it. 2 nights since the pandemic.
All right. On that note, let's keep talking some wrestling, guys, or whatever you want to talk about. Give us what's good in your life. Ryan's watching WrestleMania this weekend.
Today, Sinners comes out. I'm going to watch it tomorrow.
Okay. I watched the Minecraft movie, Dev. I tell you, I watched the Minecraft movie.
I never played
it. I didn't either. My kids loved it. They had a blast. It was a silly movie.
My son played it when he was younger.
I love Jack Black. He was a Jack Black actor in there. It was great.
You ever seen that one where he played the fucking luchador?
Nacho Libre?
Yeah.
No, I have not seen Nacho Libre.
It's really fucking
He was great in School of Rock, though. You gotta watch.
It's funny because somebody was talking about different generations being introduced to Jack Black, and someone says, "Oh, this younger generation is being introduced through the Minecraft movie," and someone else says, "Yeah, this generation is introduced to School of Rock," and I was like,
"Shrek."
I remember him in Airborne. Okay.
Oh, dude, I just watched Airborne like 2 weeks ago. Come on, Airborne's a fantastic movie.
What's the other movie where he plays the?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
He plays the guy that does the little dancing and singing for the polka dancer, the polka fucking.
He was Augie. He was Augie Phil.
Yeah.
He was Augie in Airborne. Augie. So what were you saying?
Augie in Airborne.
Where he
was also Never Ending Story 3.
A polka performer. That's a pretty good one too. That's a true story, by the way. The one where he's a polka guy and still.
I didn't see that one.
But that's a true story. The documentary on the real guy is fucking outrageous. This guy was just going around these old Jewish people. He's going around being a polka dancer and having them invest in this polka dancing, man. It was making millions, bro. Like that was a real dude. That really happened. But
I know what movie you're talking about. I can't remember the name. I never saw it. But yes, Ryan, he is Dusty's son.
Dusty.
I like Jack Black in a way, man. Sometimes.
You know what? I got an affection for him when he was in School of Rock. It just looks like I think he was like good with children. You know, like he's an entertainer who's good with children.
What's that one they played where he wasn't in the movie, but he was in a movie of them watching him in the movie? It had Paul Rudd in it, where it's watching him go up the stairs. Where he's like, where they kept.
Oh, he's like a giant.
No, he was in love with this old woman, and they kept saying they want to see the episodes of this. I swear, was it Joe? It was. We watched it, man. We talk about it all the time. Was it Damn it, man! It's a movie that was like, oh, we got to watch our show, and then they show. He's like, please don't leave. And he's
Anaconda.
Jack Black is with this old lady, but he's not his show. It's another movie, but they're watching a TV show, and Jack Black is a TV show. It's a Paul Rudd movie.
I don't know.
Or something. I think it's not This Is 40. Damn, man. Oh, I will have to ask somebody. Jack Black.
Got me. All I see is this thing called Anaconda coming up. I don't even know what that is.
They're redoing Anaconda with Jack Black and Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, my bad. It was
totally different.
It was on The Office where they had that fake Jack Black and Cloris Leachman movie when they was all obsessed with it.
That's
Stress Relief, episodes 14 and 15, season 5. They watched a movie called Miss Albert Hanaway, starring Jack Black, Jessica Alba, and Cloris Leachman. They were all watching it and they were like obsessed with it and shit, man. It was hilarious.
So Ryan said it. Tenacious D is great.
Tenacious D is dope.
Pick Up Destiny music video.
Tropic Thunder was the best.
Tropic Thunder was pretty good too.
It wasn't because of him, but it still was.
He was the guy on drugs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It had Kenny Powers and him in it, dog.
Yeah. He was a helicopter pilot, right?
And fucking
Saving Silver is one of my favorites.
And Starks.
Saving Silverman. The little Neil Young, Neil Diamond.
Shallow Hal, by the way.
What's better, Saving Silverman or Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Saving Silverman's a great movie, but Forgetting Sarah Marshall is just.
I mean,
I'm not gonna put my pants on. You're gonna break up with me.
It's funny because he has that line in Saving Silverman that back in college we used to quote. We would go, if a chick walked in, we go, "A beer bong for the lady."
Beer bong for the lady. I still use that quote today. and if they're all connected, it's still considered one chip. You know when he's trying to,
Yeah.
he's eating nachos. It's melted cheese. It's all one chip. Then he's like, he hits himself in the head like when he messes up and spills the food on it. Oh, dude, good movie.
Jack Black has been in. He was in High Fidelity.
Yeah,
And Jumanji.
Great
he's in
movie.
Jumanji.
He was in
Jumanji
Jumanji.
was, I didn't see the second one, but the first one was good.
I'm talking about like in the 90s, Jack Black was in a bunch of stuff. Like I say, he was in Airborne. He was in Never Ending Story 3. He was in High Fidelity. Like Jack Black.
I saw School of. I was looking up.
He's
School
a
of
guy
Rock.
who has steadily made a career upward. Like it's always on that trajectory, right?
Have you
To
have you
point,
seen
you
School
know,
of Cock though, starring Jack Black?
Knew it was coming.
Paul Rudd.
the one you watched was starring like Lex Steele or something.
He's been in a bunch of animated movies too. I can't quote them all, but I know
Jack
he's been
Black
in a bunch of like.
Didn't he
animated
voice Bowser in the Mario Super Mario?
He
movie?
did the Kung Fu Pandas.
He did Kung Fu,
all
all
of
the Kung Fu Pandas.
And there's other ones he's done too. And he's been like a bunch of not Disney, but like Nickelodeon stuff. He has a whole. He's everywhere, dude. That's why I like him so much. Oh, another underrated one. Year One. You ever seen Year One? With
Year One's funny. Michael Cera. Michael Cera. Yeah, that's it.
Live, lady, go.
Okay, so
wine.
here's where I piss off a lot of people.
Goosebumps.
Outside of Scott Pilgrim and This Is the End, I'm not a fan of Michael Cera.
Super bad, bro.
Super bad too. But outside of those three, I fully agree with you.
By the way, Good Boys versus Super Bad. Good Boys might have it, man, and it's a
you know why?
crazy
Because
twist.
it's Good Boys is better. The humor is better. Yes, I'll take Good Boys over Super Bad.
Super Bad is a bit more sentimental though. Like
what about Good Boys or American Pie? Second American Pie.
Thinking American Pie. I just met Shannon Elizabeth
House
weekend.
Where he glued his hands to his junk, man. That
Yeah,
was the best one. The first one was good, but the second one was great.
2 weekends ago, I got to meet Shannon Elizabeth. So yeah,
saw that.
Stifler, by the way, is in Righteous Gemstones, man. He's hilarious.
Is he?
Yeah, the guy. He looks the exact same age, like he never aged.
Snap at that bass. Airbase is played up here, right?
Yeah, it's a different movie.
Way higher than actually.
Slap at that bass.
Celebrity bass.
We didn't have a Paul Rudd moment of the week today, so we'll spare Phil till the draft next week. We'll be back Thursday, guys, for the next Thursday for NFL draft.
Next week's Paul Rudd moment of the week is going to be our draft.
Paul Rudd was also in Waterworld too, by the way. Forgot that one.
What?
Hold on. He was in Waterworld.
Yeah,
with Kevin Costner.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
He was in Waterworld, dog.
All right, I'm gonna have to YouTube that one after this.
He played a smoker plane pilot.
This must have been like he was.
It was a bit part
before he knew Judd.
It was in 1995.
And that was around. That was after Clueless, right?
Jack Black, dog.
By the way, Clueless. He was the most boring part of that entire movie.
It was Josh. He was
I was talking about
Josh.
Jack Black, not Paul Rudd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Paul Rudd's don't be dissing on Paul Rudd, dog. Paul Rudd's in some movie where he's like a duplicate of himself too. It's pretty good. 2 Paul Rudds, bro. Can't beat that.
He was in. If you watch Parks and Rec, he was in Parks and Rec. He was a city councilman running, just so dumb. But his dad was rich and was going to get him voted anyways. But we love him, man. We love you. You're anywhere. You're everywhere. That's why we have you.
6.7% of this podcast loves you, Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Really?
If I could choose one celebrity to be my best friend, it would hands down be Paul Rudd.
Man,
that man is flawless.
Fuck AI, man. Chinese.
I get it.
It was a hands down for me. I'm going to go see Death of a Unicorn because of Paul Rudd, bro.
Yeah, that's good stuff. All right,
Wait. You actually go to a movie because Paul Rudd's in it?
I go to all Paul Rudd movies.
I love Paul Rudd too.
Yeah, you tripping, dog.
The man just looks like he's 24 years old for the.
Paul Rudd's in it. I'm there.
I do honestly. I know shit like all of his movies. I really do like all of his movies.
There's no Paul Rudd movies, Phil. You're gonna make up something.
Kunu and Savior Marshall.
It's Kunu and what's it on the Heartbreak Kid? That's Kunu on the Heartbreak Kid, where he's a fucking where he's a servant instructor.
Yes.
What's that mean? I don't know.
We should do a Paul Rudd Jeopardy for Phil. Okay, we'll save that for.
I would fail.
There's no Paul Rudd bad movies, man. You can't think of any. Even Romeo and Juliet were dope, dog.
Oh, he was so young in that movie. That was
bro. Friendship
I
is
don't
funny.
hold on. You can't call
The
that
new
a
Ghostbusters
Paul
is
Rudd
fucking
movie.
dope.
That's a movie that just happened to have Paul Rudd in it.
Man, and
That's
Paul
true. He
Rudd-
was not the star of that movie by any means.
any movie with Paul Rudd in it is good.
Maybe
bro.
Phil
That's
can
all
be
I'm saying.
maybe Phil can be Alex Trebek and Phil and Dev and I could be the contestants.
He can't
Paul Rudd Jeopardy.
He can't find the Paul Rudd movies is
We'll
bad.
save that one. All right. I don't know if we'll be back Monday. These two guys might be here Monday. We'll let you guys know. We'll definitely be back Thursday for the draft. It's going to be fun. If any of y'all want to come on, just let us know. You can play Hollywood Squares and jump in. It's going to be a long night. We ain't picking until 29, so we're probably not picking till what? What time does the draft start?
You seen These Dads Suck?
No, never heard of it.
It's a funny movie, Paul Rudd.
8 p.m. So if the first round starts at 8 p.m., bro, we might be going till about midnight. So be a long night.
Good thing I don't have to be working till 10.
Ryan has it right. Happy Easter for everyone who celebrates it this weekend. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you next week.
Paul Rudd's in Halloween.
Michael Myers Halloween.
Yeah, and Halloween, the Curse
reboot?
of Michael Myers.
Halloween 6,
Reboot.
The Curse of Michael Myers. I didn't even know that.
What year?
95.
95, yeah.
90. Man, we just
I'm
celebrate.
looking now. There's a
we
lot of crap movies he was in.
We celebrate his whole collection.
Crazy.
We
Sausage
celebrate his whole
Party.
collection.
Some good movies.
Yeah. All right, guys, we don't get out of here. We'll catch you guys this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. The audio, this podcast will be out here shortly on all your favorite audio platforms. Please hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, man, gonna get more fun. It's been a little slow. Thank you for sticking with us. But now that the draft's here, football's back, baby. Football's back. All right, guys. Peace. In hell.
Peace.
Love y'all. We out.